Hello, Gemini. Gemini, this is your November 2020. So, Gemini, you know what? We're going to title your video today with the words, whatever it is you're thinking about, don't do it. Whatever it is you're thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the time, okay? You see, okay, I'm not going to say all that, but whatever it is you're thinking about, Gemini, in the month of November, now is not the time, okay? So, that is going to be your header card, okay? That is the card that we are going to base a lot of information off of. Because right now, coming up, it feels like for a lot of you, and I'm going to pick another card here. But it feels like for a lot of you, there is a lot going on. Your first card that comes up for the month of November. Can you see that okay? So you know that's the Fool's card, right? So with the Fool card, risk that you may have taken in the past. Things that you originally thought about, okay? Some things may have brought you success, in fact. Very true. Some of you found success with doing things new or taking unnecessary risks, but they've allowed you because you've done things in a new way. You've allowed for great potential due to the fact that you're doing something differently. In the month of November, you're going to choose to handle things much differently than you did before. So in the past, it is saying that you have taken unnecessary risks, okay, that you did not need to take. Things that you may have pushed the envelope, okay? You may have made something happen that didn't need to happen. Or there may have been an argument created or a fight created, or some of you may have become distant with one another. This distance definitely brought you guys to another level. It definitely took you away from one another in a certain aspect. Presently, with this card, at this moment, now you are entering into a new phase of life, Gemini. This experience of this change may seem good or bad right now, good or bad, depending on who you are, what your sun, moon, and rising signs are, and your situation. So it is situational. For some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, own what's yours and let go what's not. But at this moment, you're entering into a new phase. All of you Geminis, a new phase of life. This experience, or the experience of this change, may seem uncomfortable for some of you, because change is never comfortable. It may seem good to some of you. It may seem bad to some of you. But its influence, the influence of the situation, of you entering into this new phase, the influence will be clearer in the near future. It will all make sense down the road. For some of you, you will assess the risks in crucial situations, or assessing the risk is crucial to making sense of situations or making the right choice in the month of November. When I look at this card in future, this card can indicate, in order to succeed, you must find new ways to bring about your goals, your achievements. You must try to do something differently, as it spoke of when I was reading on your past of this card, when I was talking about you taking risk, and when I was talking about thinking things that have brought you to your success, thinking about things that brought you to your success in your past card. Remember, in your present card, this talked about you entering into a new phase. But in your future, this is in order to succeed, you must find new ways to bring about the achievement of your goals. When the opportunity comes knocking or presents itself, you must be willing to shed old habits. You must be willing to let go of people from your past, people that don't serve you, people that are toxic. And if it never comes, it may be time to create it for yourself within your new methods. But the point being, you are expected to be able to receive this beautiful opportunity in the month of November, to find a way to bring about your new achievements and your new goals. It is time. We're almost at the end of the year. It is time to get prepared for something new. Aren't you tired of the same old shit? Aren't you tired of the same old behaviors in relationships? Aren't you tired of the same old outcomes? Aren't you tired of the same readers telling you the same thing over and over? This is what's coming. This is what's coming. But if you decide to make the changes, then we can read something different for you, because you'll make new choices. You'll make better decisions. You'll head towards your goals, not keep going back toward failures, but leaving the failures in the past and going toward your future, taking risks like you did in the past. But these risks are going to be to benefit you to take a step forward into the future. Now, the Fool represents new beginnings and carefree and adventure. Though this card could indicate foolishness, somebody still might be acting simple around you. Somebody may still not be stepping up to the plate like they should. Somebody might be bullshitting you, so to speak. But right now, this card is more optimistic in the sense that it's standing for pure action, and you going to be free from the constraints of your present life situation. So again, you're going to become free from the constraints of your present life situation. More than likely, there's important decisions coming your way. And the answer to your question that you have right now, Gemini, is yes. Now, I am going to say, there'll be opportunities for you in the month of November that are going to allow you the freedom, are going to allow you to experience so many beautiful new things coming. It all starts in the month of November, here, today, now. We are on November 3rd. Sorry for the delay. But you here have the opportunity now to reach your highest potential, to get started, to get on the right path. When there's a fork in the road, which way are you going to go? To the left or to the right? Which way are you going to go? You're going to need to make that decision. If you have a question that's in your mind right now, this card, the Fool card, equals yes. The answer for the Fool card is always yes. For a lot of you, I want you to understand that the Fool card definitely has a situation where it can be your past, your present, and your future information. Again, I'm going to review real quickly with you. Your past talks about the risks that you already have taken over and over and over again. You're hoping, as the definition of insanity, like I always say, hoping for something new, a new outcome, a new development, a new behavior, a new way of doing things. But nothing changed in the situation. The person's behavior didn't change. Your behavior didn't change. Your reactions didn't change. So by doing the same things over and over, you're getting the same outcome. But in the past, you were willing to take a risk, and that's what this card tells me, Gemini. In the present, in this moment, is when you're entering now, in November, a new phase of life. This is the chance and the opportunity to have the experience to change and have change become your new normal. Good or bad, depending on how you look at it. Again, depending on your sun, moon, and rising signs. But still, it is hard for some people to accept change. It is hard to think of somebody not being in your life anymore who you got used to toxic behaviors, toxic situations, painful love. Love is not supposed to hurt. For some of you, it is time to be able to create yourself with new methods. It is time to shed old habits. The opportunity is here now. If you don't jump on this train, you will miss your opportunity. You may wait 7 more years to get to that opportunity, so jump on the train when opportunity knocks. Again, and for this card with your future, in order to succeed, you must find new ways to bring about the achievements or the goals that you're wanting to reach. You're going to have to take a new direction to get to them. You're going to have to remove people that don't no longer need to be around you. Shed old habits, shed old people, shed toxic things in order to be able to create it for yourself with new methods, with new behaviors, with a new routine. Your routine must change. For some of you, yes, for the answer that you have, or the question that you have, your answer will be yes. The Fool represents new beginnings, carefree adventure. It definitely can indicate that there was foolishness around you, someone behaving foolishly, or maybe you were with your finances. Maybe you were allowing certain people to come back and forth in your life. Maybe you were, because you knew somebody was using you and taking advantage of you. They were a narcissist and manipulating you, and you let it happen over and over and over. Being free now from the constraints of your present life, your present situation, more than likely, there are important decisions coming your way during the month of November. Remember that every time something comes up and you're faced with it, it is an important decision. And if you choose the right decision, if you make the right decision, then the answer to your question, to your final outcome, will be yes. Well, for some of you, you're going to understand what this is all about. You're going to want to take advantage of this opportunity. For some of you, coming up in the month of November, I do in fact see the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups. We'll talk about things working out. We'll talk about being able to talk to somebody on your level, not somebody who wants to defeat you or somebody who wants to put you down, not somebody who wants to say you're not good enough, but somebody who is equal, looking eye to eye at you, respecting you, appreciating you, celebrating you. That's what will come in the month of November. November is going to be filled with a lot of opportunities for you, not just in business, not just in career, not just in finances, but in love. A lot of you are going to be able to see once you step back from a certain situation. In the month of November, you're going to be able to see what was no good. You're going to be able to see that somebody was keeping secrets from you, that somebody definitely wanted you to not know everything that was going on. For some of you, in the month of November, you're going to finally allow yourself to be free. You're going to allow yourself to no longer have to deal with someone who's had, like the Moon card, secrets. Something kept from you. Either they were keeping their love from you, their emotions from you. They were choosing not to get involved with you, not to commit to you. They were coming around for everything else. Oh, it was fun. Let's hang out. Let's sleep together. Yeah, you can cook for me. Yeah, I need you to wash my clothes. Yeah, all the good stuff. So they think. They didn't need a partner. They needed a maid. They needed a mommy. And that is not your job. That is not what you were looking for. That is not what you signed up for. So remember, at the end of the day, for the month of November, whatever you are thinking about, don't do it. Whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. And you say, why? Because right now, it is not the time. Okay? So with that being said, this Gemini is your November 2020.